Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Dallas Mavericks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Phoenix Suns. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. It should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Doncic against Irving. And here is Harris. Here's Embiid. Good defense by Jokic.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And here is Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Butler combines strength and aggressiveness with a really good basketball IQ. He sees the defender is a little out of position and takes advantage of it.
Now, here's Doncic. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nowitzki finds Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby has the open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Purdue against Doncic. Purdue the pass to Irving. Buries it down low.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Jokic. Kick out to Giannis. And a miss there on the triple. Irving with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Outside Irving. Harris setting the pick for Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
They swipe it. And it's Butler missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Jokic. Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
Dirk Nowitzki is 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes. A ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th on the list, Jokic.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Suns trail by 5. Harris outside. Irving, a screen on Nowitzki. Here's Harris. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Anunoby outside. Baseline change. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here is Purdue. Nobody near Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Doncic finds Jokic. Dallas moving it around. Back to Antetokounmpo. Harris against Nowitzki. Back in off the glass. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Purdue the pass to Irving. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Doncic kicks to Anunoby. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Guarded by Harris. They double-team Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Irving. Out to the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Irving. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 9. Doncic passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Doncic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 43, Thaddeus Young.
3 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Dallas leading by 7.
Number 24, Lauri Markkanen.
Fires, high post. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Purdue with the ball. Still yet to score. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Markkanen. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Doncic. Irving passes to Purdue. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. Jokic with the screen on Irving. Sit out to Markkanen. Jokic with it, covered by Irving. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Anunoby sends it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the Suns call time. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Jackson's checked in for Purdue. Dallas also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Jokic. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Irving for 3. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Bounce pass, Lin. Markkanen finds Turner. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Lin dishes to Doncic. Back to Lin. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Irving. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Irving against Doncic. On the wing, Markkanen. No good from the wing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. 5th is Luka Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Phoenix making some changes. Who comes in for Harris? And Eula subbed in for Irving. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Purdue the pass to Embiid, and Ulis has it in the corner. Embiid sets the pick for Ulis. Back to Embiid, lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
Now here's Lin. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Young with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Purdue in the post. Guarded by Doncic. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Mavericks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Doncic against Purdue. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the Suns miss again.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now Purdue, scoreless thus far. To stop the drought, and he's good on the 3-ball.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
There's Lin with the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah. You know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here is Purdue. Shoots over Lin. Purdue, no luck.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Lin. Out to Turner. Pass to Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 11. Young up top. He's guarded by Markkanen. Jackson against Bogdanovic. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lin kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Outside, Markkanen. Hollis Jefferson with it. Young's there. Walker with the rebound. Well, Phoenix shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Walker is screen on Lin. Lin against Purdue. On the wing, Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Walker's shot is off. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Outside Turner. Pass to Bogdanovich. Dallas, no good that time either. Suns trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Takes a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Dallas, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Lynn finds Markkanen. Back to Lynn. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Not a lot of room. Markkanen. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Suns call time here. Some changes for Phoenix. Embiid, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Butler in for Harrell. Dallas also making some changes. Nowitzki's checked in for Markkanen. Giannis comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Anunoby subbed in for Bogdanovich. Embiid, no good. And it's sent back by Turner.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
Giannis inside. Jackson on him. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
That's a 2 from Butler. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Mavericks leading by 9. Young with the steal. Butler against Lynn. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler's used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Embiid with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Purdue the screen. To the hoop. Butler. Another shot, and it's sent back by Turner. And they'll keep possession. Butler, no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Anunoby. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Lynn kicks to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Nowitzki. Another 3 for Dallas.
Love the response from Dirk. Wasting no time answering with his own triple.
Anunoby against Butler. Embiid with the screen on Lynn. Here's Purdue. Mavericks with the rebound. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Nowitzki. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, I like that. Confidence and power on display by Nowitzki there. Even when the defense is bumping him and making it tough, he stays right with it.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Harrell comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Jackson. Jokic has checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Jeremy Lin.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Here's Doncic. Jokic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nowitzki dishes to Doncic. Back to Nowitzki. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Purdue. And the rejection by Giannis. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
And the Suns making a change here. Young's checked in. On defense, Dallas is led by as many as 14 points. And Harrell shoots it in.
But that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. Dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U10 team.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Third is Luka Doncic.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Giannis outside. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Doncic outside. Back to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Young in the corner. And here is Irving. Embiid with the screen on Anunoby. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Doncic with it. Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. Anunoby left side. Antetokounmpo finds Doncic. Kick out to Giannis. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Perfectly timed. You imagine the practice hours that went into that.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Back to Jokic. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Irving passes to Butler. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And the basket is good. 6 points for Jokic.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young in the corner. Now Irving. He's got 12. Young, a screen on Anunoby. Irving drives in, and he finishes nicely on the way. Irving's got 14.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. From the arc, Anunoby passes to Nowitzki. Back to Anunoby. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Butler.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Irving kicks to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Irving. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo, and he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Butler feeling it out a bit. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
There's a check-in for the Suns. Who comes in for Young?
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Irving. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 16.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Purdue the pass to Butler. Now Irving, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Irving can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Doncic outside. Markkanen looking it over. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Phoenix Suns.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Guys, if you had to come up with... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports.